So I am the current Oregon State Beekeeping Association honey judge. So if you guys are planning on entering any of your stuff in any of the fairs, come talk to me. I can give you lots of pointers on that. And then I am working on a different judging certificate. This one takes like 5 years to do. It's the American Honey Show Training Council. Currently I am a candidate. So I just started in January. I flew to Kentucky and I did a class there. And then I'm hoping that they will move something closer to this coast so I don't have to fly to South Carolina next. So today we are going to be talking about varietal honeys. We are also going to do a little taste testing. I brought 3 different honeys for you guys today. We're going to try them all, and you guys have to participate and tell me what you think they taste like. All right? So what is a varietal honey? Also known as monofloral, it is when we extract honey from specific crops that the bees are pollinating. They all have very unique characteristics, which you guys will be able to taste here in a little bit. And they all do, I mean, you can see from the picture up here, I'll get out of your way, all the different range in colors. So it is really cool to be able to know that this came from like carrot flowers or this came from coriander. All right, how do we know what they're coming from? So these are some older photos from our beekeeping operation. So this is Jeremy and I. We had some bees in the truck, so safety first. These are some of our hives out in different crops that we were in. So this one, we were in pumpkins. This was a baby's breath field. We did mustard. And then up in the top corner there, perfect. This old Yeller, that was our bee truck. Hauled a lot of bees for us, and the forklift that we still use every day at the farm. So when we put bees in crops, we wait for them to be about 10% in bloom. We'll move the bees in, and then as you know, honeybees are super efficient at pollinating. So they're going to do the entire field before they go and find something else to do. So we're able to watch the crop, make sure that they're not, going anywhere else. Mostly for like metaphone, we got to babysit them a little bit more than others. But we'll pull them out right before the bloom is done, and then that honey gets extracted in lots based on the field that we were in. How do I pull them out? So if you can see kind of this pallet, so these are our bottom boards technically, so all of our bees live on pallets, and then we use that forklift to pick them up, put them on the truck, and then drive them away, usually at about 3 a.m. Yeah, so we do that because honeybees navigate by the sun, so they are not going to fly at 3 a.m. hopefully, and we know that the majority of them are all in the box, so we're gonna not leave any foragers behind. All right, so you guys ready to try some honeys? Yeah, go ahead.
How large does a field need to be for you to just be pretty confident that the bees are just using that crop?
I mean, I would say probably at least 5 acres. Honeybees, they're kind of opportunists. They like the easiest, most abundant nectar source. So if you put them right next to a crop, they're going to do all of that. They're a little OCD. They like to do same flower. So they'll always go like clover, 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 as opposed to like a clover and then like a blueberry and something else before they come back. Yeah. Go ahead. Use these ones first.
That 5 acre, and you put them in the center of the field, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we normally put them on the edges because that's easier for us to get the truck close and get them unloaded. So if you notice, like on the sides of the road, you'll see all the bees, and you might drive by and take a few of them out with your car window. That is because it's the easiest place for us to drop them off with like the biggest area. For trucks to turn around and things like that. You can get them all the way to the middle, but they don't really enjoy being moved and like jostled around, so the less time that they spend like up on the forks being moved around is usually better. Duration of the bloom. So it depends on the plant. Yeah. What? Depends on the crop. I would say like 2, unless it's blueberries, and then I would do more. Yeah. Yeah, pumpkin's really fun. Yeah. All right, yeah.
So when you put them on the edge of, say, like the mustard field,
Mm-hmm.
back to the other question, how do you know they don't go for any crops to the left?
I mean, we don't. And a good example of that would be blueberry. They hate blueberries. Honeybees will try to actively avoid pollinating them if they can. So that's why we have to go, double the amount of a normal pollination for a blueberry field. They like the easy foods. So if it's a really nice year like this year, the maple trees will bloom at the same time as the blueberry bushes. And you can actually stand and watch the bees come out of the hive, turn and go the opposite direction of the field, because that nectar source is easier and more abundant for them. But they are pretty good at doing things right in front of them. But you can, they're bees. Yep. All right, so this is the first sample. So if everyone, just hold your spoon out and hold it still. Don't try to move.
Are we starting?
Yep, did you get a spoon?
Yes, I did.
Yep, so they'll come to you. And then you guys don't have to wait. You can just try it as you get your sample. And while they're passing these out, I'm going to explain what this thing is. So this is the honey flavor wheel. This was created out of UC Davis in California, and it is going to help you narrow down what you are tasting. So these here in the middle are like your main categories that people will taste first. And then as it branches out, it's kind of maybe hard to see on the smaller screen up here, but it will break down more broad, I guess. So does anybody want to take a guess on what they're tasting for this one? Honey. Haha, no, just kidding. You go ahead.
You get it? Did everybody get one?
Metafoam, okay. What are the main characteristics that you guys are getting? Are you able to pick out any flavor?
Floral.
Floral, okay. Clover? No. What else you got? Nope, not fireweed. Fruity choices. So fruity, is it tropical, tree, berry, citrus? What kind of fruity do you think? Citrus, okay. I can give you a hint. This is the #1 most produced honey in this valley. Blackberry? So now that we got there. This is a blackberry honey. Yeah, so yeah, it's very mild, very similar to like a clover would be. This one does have that little hint of that berry to it, but it's not super overpowering. So that one is blackberry honey. You guys ready for #2? Citrusy? Yeah, it's fruity.
I don't know if I believe him. Do you?
What do you think, Clover?
Clover. All right, so sample #2. This one is also a Willamette Valley honey.
Oh, we got to get with the program and stop with the honey.
Figure it out, Fanta.
Hey, I'm trying. The honey hasn't been
This one's also kind of smelly. Fanta can smell it. She hasn't even tried it yet. What are you tasting? Chocolatey? Okay. So it'd be over here in our confectionery category. All right. Maple. Okay. Sugary. Hazelnut. Okay. Like Nutella, yeah. Yeah, so we're back over into the confectionery side of the chart here. Metafoam? Okay. Clover. You got none of them are clover, okay? Could it be maple? Maybe.
Is that even a choice, hazelnut?
Hazelnut. As a flavor profile, yes. As a nectar source, no. Yeah. Hazelnuts are very good pollen producing plants, which is great because they bloom super early for the bees. So like February they're blooming where there's not a lot of other food for them, but not great on the nectar side. Yeah. Any last minute observations on that one?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You guys are cheating. It is metafoam honey. Yeah, this is what the flower looks like. And cotton candy, marshmallow, vanilla, those are kind of the more common things that you get with that one. Very sweet.
Go a second round with that one. I don't know.
A second round. And this plant, it blooms kind of like end of May, beginning of June. And if you ever drive north on I-5 at that time and you see those fields that are just solid white, that is what this crop is. All right, number 3. We'll get our wheel back up here.
It's very dark.
It is very dark.
Can you read just the main?
The main categories. Yes, we have fruity, floral, herbaceous, woody, nutty, spicy, caramel, and animal. Animal. I didn't bring any that taste like animal today.
So can you get that wheel somewhere? Where can you find that?
Yeah, so this is from UC Davis. Their honey and, what is it? Their honey and something lab. They created it down at UC Davis, Honey and Pollination Center. And you can order it from them on their website. Woody, okay. I don't have a lot of faith that anyone's going to get this one, except for you. Don't say anything. Animal. Animal. Is it like more dog? Or cat? Or locker room? What else is under animal? Body odor and leather. Leather, yeah. Hint of leather, okay. Don't let him lead you astray. Yeah, go ahead. Is it what? Fur? No. No. Go ahead. Buckwheat? No, not buckwheat. Buckwheat is pretty animal-y, though. Yeah, it's kind of farmy. This one is a high desert honey. So we pollinate this one out in Madras.
Okay, we got
Got a clue.
Don't look at me like that.
what is that?
I did. We pollinated in Madras.
Is it carrot?
Alfalfa, no.
Carrot? It's not carrot.
Could be carrot. Molasses, yeah, a little molassesy taste to it. Sagebrush. Cinnamon. Juniper? Not juniper. This is a carrot blossom honey. Yeah. So this crop, they grow out in Madras in the desert. Carrot seed is grown, so you guys can grow carrots like in your backyard. And it has to be like completely isolated. It can't be cross-pollinating with anything else. So they grow it in Madras where nothing else lives. These are kind of our most common in our tasting room, what people are tasting, kind of earthy, you get that root flavor, kind of caramely, like when you cook carrots and they get that caramely kind of taste to them. And a lot of people say very floral, kind of perfumey. Hold on, Fanta. I do have an extra credit if I have time. Yeah, go ahead.
It struck me as quite a bit thicker.
Thicker, yeah?
Was definitely.
Would that be a thing?
It could be, yeah. The moisture content in that one is lower than the other two for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions on any of those that we just did? Any
And
observations?
they did bring a few of the varietals to sell. So
I do
if
have
people
jars
wanna
if
buy
you guys
something.
loved them a lot and would like to take one home. So I do want to talk a little bit about our business. These are my wonderful teammates. We do have a few here, so Jeremy and myself. Tori is our newest arrival. Taylor up in the top corner there, she pours and bottles most of our honey for us. Lynn runs our tasting room on the weekends, so if you guys come up on a Saturday, it's most likely you will be talking with Lynn. This is our crew for nuke distribution. This year we sent out about 420 nukes over 2 days. I'm still shocked every time my parents show up to help, but they do. We also roped Jeremy's sister into helping this year, and then hopefully next year my dad can get a break. A few things that we do up in our store here. Honey tastings, I would say, is like our main thing there. We are a beekeeping supply store as well. We're a Mann Lake authorized retailer now. So we carry Mann Lake products. Normally we can beat the magazine price.
Yeah, they are affordable, you guys.
We are also,
Way better than all the other stores locally.
yeah, just saying. You might have to drive a little ways, but we do offer a few different things. We do wedding favors, speaking events like this one here. We also do private tastings. You can hire us to come out to like your events. We just did one for a financial firm they did like a little barbecue. We set up a honey tasting for their clients. We mostly know what we're talking about. And if we don't, we'll figure it out and get back to you. We also do in-hive experiences. We do nukes. We are a Hive IQ dealer now, so pretty much anything you need for beginner to intermediate beekeeping we have available in our store at any time. Any questions on anything? Comments? Concerns? No? Do you guys want to do one more sample? Yeah, go ahead.
Varieties do you
I have 22 honey varieties in my store right now.
Can you tell us what they are?
Yeah, so I have a few different berries. So we do a blackberry, a blueberry, marionberry, raspberry, and snowberry. I got carrot and buckwheat. Those are kind of my more flavorful ones. We do a white sage from the desert. I have metafoam. We do a radish honey, super interesting. What am I missing?
Pumpkin.
I don't have
sunflower,
pumpkin right now.
Oh,
We do pumpkin honey, sunflower.
clover.
We do a Scotch broom honey that's actually really popular. I know, but it's good, I promise.
So do you keep all of these in stock all the time, or do you, I mean, it's not current year, do you have several years, or?
So it's all current like extraction year. So all of the honey that's in our store right now was extracted last fall. We run a co-op. I think I have 22 commercial beekeepers in it this year. We're all based in Oregon somewhere, and we pollinate as a group to produce honey for the store. So I normally don't run out of varieties because we're producing at like a barrel volume. But like this year, we didn't have any pumpkin contracts for last year, so I did run out of pumpkin this year. But usually I have all of them in stock.
And you can go there and get a full flight and try them.
Do it on Saturday though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I ask another question
Yeah.
about the edge of the hive and the blueberry thing?
For sure.
You said you doubled,
Mhm.
and I couldn't tell if it was the crop or the bees.
The bees.
So you doubled the number of bees there,
Mhm.
and then I'm assuming you have to double them because some of them don't pollinate the blueberry.
Exactly.
So you actually then, you don't just say every box next to blueberries is blueberry honey, you actually look at the honey and see if it is. How are you doing that?
I stick my finger in it and I try it. Just kidding, I use a spoon.
How many hives are you figuring per acre on blueberry?
What are you at, 4? Usually 4,
Per acre?
yeah.
Okay.
In ours, we do 10 frame boxes, so they live 4 to a pallet, so it's easy for us to go in. Lots of 4.
You said 4 boxes, not 4 pallets.
4 boxes. Yeah.
Do you insist on finding farmers that need pollination services?
Anyone that's like newer farm, usually like the big farms have beekeepers that they've been working with for a really long time. Getting like contacting us. We have people that cold call us all the time because our website is out there, and a lot of commercial beekeepers don't put their information out there for some reason. So when you Google like Beekeepers Oregon, like our website will pop up, and we have people every year that have like 10 acres of blueberries that they need pollinated this year or something like that. So getting in contact with like a local bee supplier or someone in your area would be a good place to start for that. And then just being involved in the club. There's a lot of like small farms that maybe only have 1 or 2 acres that only need 1 hive or 2. And the hobby beekeepers can sometimes get their hives out there for that. Anybody else? All right.
Did you talk about the conference and that you were going to
No.
be, yes, tell just a little bit about
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
But you have some info.
I do have some info. So I am organizing the honey show at the state conference. It's going to be in Bend this year. It's a really good time. You guys should all come and hang out with us. But for the honey show this year, the program that I'm training under, the American Honey Show Training Council, I am trying to get a judge to fly out here and certify the show, so it will be a big deal. With a very professional judge out there, we'll be able to get some really good feedback. I'm hoping that maybe they'll put on like a class of some sort so you guys can get some more information on how to enter your honey. And if all that falls through, I'm your judge. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, she does a great job.
I do. I'm very strict though, so.
That's good. You need that
Yeah.
to be, competitive, or else it's not really a thing, right?
I disqualified Fonta 2
Yes.
years ago.
She did. She gave one of mine back. She had wrong category. But I also had more points than everybody, and I.
She did. She won.
So I do feel slighted on that one.
I wanted to make it more even for everybody
Yeah.
else.
I took one for the team. Okay.
She did. Go ahead.
I'm sure it's very, very involved, but would you just mention a few categories upon which honey is judged? What kind of things are judged?
Yeah, so like for extracted honey, so like if you're gonna take it out of your hive, put it in a jar, the main things that we're looking for is that it doesn't smell weird. Yeah, not fermented. Your moisture content has to be below 18.6. So make sure you're testing all 3 of your entry jars. No floaters. Please don't bottle it around your dog. You would be shocked how many dog hairs I find in jars.
Dog hairs and beard hairs.
Beard hair, just like general debris. Make sure it's clean. Yeah, really filter that a lot. Don't overheat it. We're looking for like clarity, so make sure it's not crystallizing. No bubbles on the top.
That's the hardest part, is the bubbles.
The bubbles is the hardest part.
And there's some videos online that are helpful, believe me. I was in way over my head the first time I entered. I had no idea it had to be that perfect. And so.
Oh, I got disqualified the first time I entered. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
the only one that won on Crush and Strain. And I don't think there's been very many Crush and Strain that has ever won there.
There's not. I'm trying to do a black jar, and that's just based on flavor. So you'll put your honey in like just a black jar where you can't even see it at all, and that's only based on flavor. So we'll see. Tom's trying to get me to cut the show categories. So we'll see. Yes, dear.
I was going to say that, because I heard everybody kind of laughing about it, at the American Beekeeping Federation, which is the national level conference for beekeepers, and at the National Honeybee Expo in Kentucky, both shows last year, the #1 point reduction was hairs in honey. Like, it's so many. It's like the easiest thing to make sure it doesn't get in your honey jar, but it's the #1 disqualifier.
Oh, I should have put that picture in. That show was impressive. There was like thousands of honey entries.
And there's like top prizes, right? That's like big bragging rights.
Peel that off first.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, can you
I only have 2 for this one.
honeys by taste?
Can I? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. And if you bring me your honey, I can probably tell you what it is too. Yeah, I mean, as you've tasted these ones, you can really tell the difference in them. Now there are some that are very similar. Like if we do a radish honey, but we also do like broccoli, cauliflower, like all of those. They all taste pretty much the same. So we don't extract everything that we pollinate separate, just because a lot of them are very similar.
So how do you differentiate just general wildflower honey? I mean, if your bees are just going out wherever they want to go,
Yeah.
and it's just a mix of everything.
Yeah, so wildflower, at least at our farm, is actually mostly vegetable seed crop. So we just, we leave the honey supers on for the duration of the season. So like spring, summer, and we just let the bees do whatever they feel like doing as they move from seed farm to seed farm. So that one is really fun because it can taste different every year. It can be a different color. Even like lot to lot in the same year, it can be completely different. But I'm very picky on which wildflowers we bring into the store. A lot of times on like the wholesale market, if they don't know what to call it, they'll just call it wildflower, but it'll taste like trash, so. Yeah, go ahead. Beet? No, I don't.
Perfume? What?
What? Potatoes? No. Let me pull this back up. So this one should be super different than everything you've tried so far. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you and me are not going to agree on that. No, mint is not my favorite. I put that right up there with almond honey, and we can just leave all that for the bees to eat. How do you guys feel about that one? Yeah. What do you? Medicinal, yeah. So that would be herbaceous. And that puts us down here: grass, clover, eucalyptus, tobacco, alfalfa.
Phacelia, is it?
Phacelia? No, not phacelia. What else do you guys taste? Eucalyptus, yeah. So we're still kind of minty, herbally. Yeah, I will tell you, it's an herb. Lots of people cook with it. You put it on top of stuff. Yeah, from the valley. Basil. No, these are all good guesses. No, not thyme. No. Cilantro. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a coriander honey. Yeah, this is what the flower looks like. And then the top three, so herbal, you guys got that one. A lot of people get citrus, like lemon, as one of the flavors in it. And then black licorice comes through a little bit as well.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting a while.
I just found out that poison ivy is a good honey.
Yeah, poison oak.
It doesn't give you rashes or anything.
I have heard that, yeah, for sure. Oh no.
I don't know. I think it's marketing. Poison oak comes at the same time as everything else, and I just don't. They do go on.
I'm Team Fanta with this one. It's not grown in like enough of a plot ever for the bees to actually produce a real like poison oak honey. Do you have something else to say, dear?
I was just going to say, Norm asked a question about how you tell the difference between wildflower. The stationary hives in your backyard, they just collect all the nectar from all the plants all season. But to get honeys like coriander or carrot or metaphone, we're actually removing those honey supers as soon as that crop is done blooming and putting a new empty honey super on for the next crop.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between varietals and multifloral honeys, right?
Exactly.
So it's just a different thing. Most of us backyard beekeepers are just doing multiflorals.
Yep. Or blackberry.
Or black.
Go ahead.
But what Tom just said brings up a question for me. Is it already capped honey that quickly that you can?
Yeah, they're big, strong hives, and they're producing a lot of honey on those crops. And they need to be the magic is at 18.6. So it doesn't necessarily mean every single cell is capped like we see at end of July or August, but they mostly need to be capped, and you can't harvest it too early. So sometimes we have to not pull it when we want to and leave it. If it's too wet, we can't pull it. And so sometimes you do miss getting like the most pure varietal because you have to leave it on long enough for them to kind of dry it out.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
And we run into that issue a lot with metafoam honey. Like getting an actual pure metafoam is really tricky because the radish blooms before it and then the blackberry blooms right after it. And if that honey is not capped yet, once they start bringing the blackberry in, it's going to dilute out all of that vanilla kind of marshmallowy flavor. Any other questions? Cool. Thank you guys.
Yay.